Readers, I'm not gonna lie, I was having a hard time trying to figure out what this Readus Reacts was gonna be about. Mostly because the main thing that anybody's willing to talk about right now is Donald Trump, and I'm trying to love myself this year. Then I saw that George Lucas was beginning to trend on Twitter, and I immediately became terrified. And not like, please don't be dead, please don't be dead, please don't be dead, please don't be dead, but more like, the fuck he do now? Because the reason behind him trending on Twitter is because he's getting ready to build a museum. A $1 billion museum. Because that's how much it's going to take for him to make it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time hearing about the bitch. Apparently it was gonna be made in San Francisco. Then this happened.
The Millennium Falcon and other Star Wars memorabilia have found another galaxy far from San Francisco. The city's offer of Pier 3032 for $30 million cannot compete with Chicago's $1 a year rent.
$1 a year. I have questions. But no, readers, even though that price difference is fucking insane, apparently there was more that caused the move from San Francisco to Chicago.
Lucas made required changes on the museum designs, but the Presidio Trust decided it still wasn't the right fit. And that has riled Senator Dianne Feinstein. In a statement today, she blamed board members, saying she very much regrets how George Lucas has been treated by the Presidio Trust Board over the past 4 years.
Oh, honey, you obviously haven't seen The People versus George Lucas. If you didn't appreciate how the Trust Board members treated him regarding this shit, then more than likely you'll hate how we treated him for Attack of the Clones. So yeah, San Francisco lost out because they were greedy as shit. Meanwhile, in Chicago,
in that blistering statement issued just moments ago, Lucas's wife, Melody Hobson, said building of the futuristic museum has been co-opted and hijacked by a small special interest group, Friends of the Parks, which she says sued to preserve a parking lot.
Once more, readers, I had questions. Because the small interest group in question called Friends of the Parks said that they did what they did because they aim to promote water park land development and stop lakefront development and aren't willing to compromise between the two whatsoever. And it was because they weren't willing to budge, the original location, the parking lot from earlier, was denied, and the possibility of more lawsuits would pretty much chase them off. Now, I know what you're thinking, but LaRon, all of this happened in 2016. Why in the hell is it relevant now? Well, readers, that's because on January 10th, it was announced that Los Angeles' Exposition Park would be the official home for the Lucas Museum, beating out San Francisco's Treasure Island. Oh my god. I wonder how the fuck that happened. Now we know how much Lucas is dishing up for it and how it ended up in LA. So what's actually going to be inside the bitch? Because he stated this is not going to be a Star Wars museum. No, what's actually going to be in the museum is $400 million worth of his own personal shit. We're talking Disney animation stills he bought, sets and props of the Star Wars and Indiana Jones movies he's held on to, and basically everything else that he couldn't come to part with when his wife forced him to clean out the garage and donate the trash pile to Goodwill. George Lucas is basically spending $1 billion to build a glorified man cave in order to hold $400 million worth of his own shit. And he's been trying to do this for 2 fucking years. At this point, I should have just commented on the Trump shit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, readers. The Star Wars and Indiana Jones stuff will be what mainly attracts everyone there, me included. So, we'll see, I guess. Anyway, readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comment section below if you have any interest in or plans to attend the George Lucas Museum of Narrative Art. Yeah, that's what he's calling it. Mostly because these two names were taken. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.